Hello and welcome along and welcome back to a very wet and thundery Six Ashes. As always with seasons, in the first year we're getting off to a wet start to autumn. It's putting a hold on everything harvest wise here. And yeah, so hopefully, I haven't checked the contracts today because we do have this one to finish off. We are in our Vultra S series. We're just going to be going around and picking up the silage bales we did last time. We're going to see how much the first set of bales gives us. And once we've done that, we'll be able then to work out how many we're going to keep hold of for ourselves and drop off at the BGA. That is where the real payoff is with these silage bales. And we can make quite a bit of money doing these silage contracts and dropping silage bales off. Looks to me, though, as we come up here, that field 67 is still not harvested. So I'm going to have a look over the contracts. We'll see what happens. If that contract, I'm hoping they won't harvest it today because that would be very wet. But yeah, it is good. I think we may have to use some of our money here though to get a lobster in order to sort of offset the trouble we might have from this. Because I really want to get that field of oats. It would be worth a lot of money. It's about an £8,000 or £9,000 contract. But that's not where the money is in that contract. The money absolutely is in the excess crop. And oats especially are worth quite a bit. So, yeah, we want to get that. But first, all these wonderful bales that we wrapped up last time. I'm hoping we got them all because it was getting rather dark and rather late when we were getting these last time. And so we may have missed a bale or two. But I'm hoping that's not the case. But we'll see how much this brings up. Now we have moved on. Oh, we have moved on another game day, and this grass has grown. So the interesting thing here is, with what we've got delivered, do we come back here with the mowers and try and cut this again? It would be worth it. It would be worth doing. It actually would. To see if it completes the contract. And see if we can get a whole thing sorted to try and do this. But yeah, if it does that, I think we might have to do that. I think we might have to get the mower, get some more bales, and maybe get the wrapper on the 7810 running behind us, just until it says the contract is complete and delivered. But we'll see how we go. What are we set at on this at the moment? So we're currently set on a 0% progress on here. Interestingly enough. Where is that bale? Did we pick it? We picked it. So yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see how far this gets us and see if the percentage complete matches the percentage delivered. But for us to go to 0% means that it thinks we haven't done anything yet. And I think that means that it thinks, could you cut this field again and deliver all those bales? I am really intrigued by this now. Based on what happened last time, we'll get 100% of these delivered and then we'll go from there. Where are we? We need 3 more bales. And then we can head out and see how much this is going to do. As long as we wrap them quickly, we could make a packet off this field. Right, there we go. So fold that up. And let's head down to the shop. Or let's head down to our delivery point, which is, as always, the animal dealer. And see how much of this contract is complete. Approaching the animal dealer now, and this rain is not. This is a hard rain. That crop is not going to become dry enough to harvest for at least a couple of days. So any harvest contract we take, This is the trouble. I don't want to miss the harvest contracts, but at the same time, any harvest contract I take is going to basically tie our contract up, or our contract availability up, for at least 2 days. So basically that ideal contract, the one with the oats, we can get it today. We can pick it up, presuming it's still available, because I didn't look at that. Yeah, presuming that's still available, we could pick that up today and not be able to do any contracts for most of the rest of autumn, which would be appalling. Would be absolute. That would be devastating to us. So yeah, I'm gonna have to risk it, I think. Let's unload this though and see how we do. Right, so we're currently on 0%. Releasing this in here. That will take us up to... So 44% transported for the field. Completion of the contract, 36%. We should be over 44% complete. We are going to have the same issue where it gets to 80%. So we're going to have to... There is a dry patch, I think, at some point in this game day. Let's have a look. So, yeah, afternoon. In the afternoon, I think we're going to go and see if we can do some more bales. See if cutting the field again is going to produce stuff. Does mean we're going to be doing a little bit of the same that we did last time. But, actually, to be honest... Let's test out the theory we were talking about yesterday. 2 tractors up on the field. I think we've got a tractor that I'm dying to try out. Wouldn't cost us a fortune to rent. Would run at the baler and would allow us to try this whole theory out. If it does, and yeah, double the profit on this. Through the farmer going, you're not complete. Absolutely brilliant. Best way to make money out of the contract. Now 44% off the bales, so actually we're in the same position as we were last time as well. We need to deliver an entire second set of these. It'll take us to about 90%. I think we probably want another 4 bales for the last run as a result. I wonder actually how much power it takes to run this auto stacker just around the field. Could we get the 6810 following behind as well and doing stuff? But no, I don't think that's going to work. We'll hire a second tractor, something that will run that baler, and we'll see where we get with it. Just coming back from my second delivery of bales, and we are 89% of the bales, required bales have been delivered, but we are only 72% of the way through the contract. So it really is a case that because this grass has regrown, the farmer's going, no, the contract was for you to cut my grass and deliver bales, and you've delivered bales, but you've not cut my grass. So, cut my grass. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to drop off these last 4 bales. We'll see how that does. We're then going to fill the trailer up again. We're going to come back up the field, fill the trailer up with another set of bales, and see what position that we find ourselves in at that point. I think we're going to end up leaving the trailer up here, going and getting all the equipment and another tractor, and just speeding through doing a whole load of silage bales to finish this contract off, making a load of money because we've got then almost a complete second field's worth of silage bales for us to sell at the BJ, because we'll have delivered everything that we need to, and it should just be perfect for us. This is going to be interesting. This could answer the questions that we had left over after the last time we did this type of contract. Back at the animal yard. Let's see if we can't get this nice and straight into here and make this easy on us. This does not have a great turning circle, this trailer. And that blue car there is horribly in the way. We just miss it pretty much every time I come to do this. Right, there we go. And unloading position, please. Well, hopefully these 4 bales should complete our delivery for this contract. So we'll see how these do. And if it does, that is going to be something else. And drop them. 100% transported for field 4, but the contract is not complete. Let's have a look. 80% progress. It must be because the field has regrown grass. So yeah, that's what we're going to test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the field. I'm going to get this filled with the bales that are up there. And then we're going to head back to our farm because we need to do a little bit of work with the horses. But once that's complete, we'll be back down here. We're going to grab another tractor, and yeah, we're going to go and cut this field for the 2nd time in 2 days, and see if we can go and generate ourselves even more excess profit from doing this. Because if the farmer wants us to cut it and doesn't want any more bales delivered, who are we to argue? Back down to our farm, and the rain is still falling, but our horses need water, straw, oats and hay, so we're going to give them all of this while we wait for this rain to clear. And then I think we're going to head back down to the shop. We're going to take the 6810 down there, and we're going to try and set ourselves up a train of stuff with Follow Me, and get it so that we can go and get everything cut, rode, baled, and wrapped in one go. Because yeah, we are 80%. Interestingly, absolutely amazingly, we got another 21 bales off that field, which I'm astounded by. 260, ooh, a little bit more. Not much though. There we go. I was hoping to not leave any on the ground, but we're alright. 82 litres away. This is the thing, our horses are not taking much. Are not taking much at all. Worth noting, how much do they take? 267 litres of oats. Out of my way, please. Okay, go right through you. No horse there. Right, let's, we want to get some straw and some hay next. So, we want to try and dump this as close to the end as possible. I do much prefer this little tow bar we've got on the back. But bale spike is the next thing I need in order to do the hay. And then with the bale spike done, what we're going to need to do is attach to the back. We could actually attach to the back of the 6810 to spread the straw, just to sort of vary things a little bit, I think. And then we can use the 6810 to tow the water thing as well if we wanted. So bale spike on the front. Though I don't know how well that gets under our stuff here. It's a pity I can't get rid of this riding area because we don't really use it. There we go. Don't know why I find when I'm doing the horses and exercising the horses, I find it far nicer to go and ride around the course near the shop than I do to ride around my own field here. It seems a little bit nuts. There we go, and pick that up, and we're done. Yeah, they don't take much. That's 800 litres off that one. We could leave that there and just let it diminish in the rain. Actually, it's not a bad idea if we've got several days of sunshine, just to leave a bale of hay up near our horses, because it won't diminish overnight or anything unless we get rain. Yeah, the rain is stopping actually, and we're looking at a few days of nicer weather. Right, let's go drop this off, and yeah, we'll do the water next, seeing as we've got our tow bar on, rather than jump out. So we're going to be doing plenty of stuff with the 6810 in a moment, so I'm not too worried about getting that out. Let's back up to this then. I do like the two tractors we've got in here, and we're actually going to be using a New Holland in a minute as well, because I've discovered it's the most cost-effective way to do this next bit. It's going to cost us a couple of bales to do it, but I don't want to drag this contract on for another day. But we are just, I think this is going to be an amazing way. There we go. Oh no, we had it. We had it. Are you going to let me have it? No, you're not. The trigger on this, there we go. Sometimes be a little bit fiddly. There we are. 104 litres. I am pleased though that we've managed to get this tractor to be able to tow this, and to tow actually any trailer with a high hitch is good, because it just makes this tractor so much more useful having this on here. Right, let's get this here, because there are lots of things with high hitches that we wouldn't be able to use with this tractor. I think the rain is clearing. Yes, it is. Perfect. 1:30 in the afternoon. There we go. We need to drop off. Well, actually, no, we will swap tractors now rather than drop that hitch off. I am still eager to see if that Ford baler works on the track on the 6810. Whoops. But until we get really a contract where we have, look at those two together. Isn't that glorious? Oh, the rain has cleaned off our tractor. Brilliant. Right, let's see if this will, fortunately we don't have to go far under. But we'll hook our 6810 up to, yeah. I really do like this model by now. It is a fantastic model, and I'm looking forward to, if he is doing an update for these, I can't wait, because his stuff is just immense. Some of my favourite equipment came from MatXJS in FS 17, and now two of my favourite pieces of equipment, the 6810 and the what is empty, and the Marston trailers again come from him. Not much. Don't use much here. We really don't. And the weather has cleared up. So I am going to get this little tractor down to the shop. We're going to go and get ourselves a third tractor. And we're going to go and try and make ourselves some more cash, I think. Because, yeah, the farmer has had all his bales delivered, but still thinks that we've got work to do. So yeah, why don't we take full advantage of this, go cut his grass again, and see if he is happy with the completion of the contract at that point instead. So the plan for this is fairly simple. We're going to take 3 tractors up there, the 6810, the Valtra that we've got here, and one that we're about to hire, because this should pay off if we hire it. It's not going to take us that long to do this. We'll see if we can get all 3 working together. If we can't, i.e. if we have an issue, the front 2 tractors I don't think we're going to have a problem with. Yeah, I think trying to get this to work its magic is not going to work at the back, based on what happened last time. So, yeah, we need to get another tractor. Now, the tractor I was going to go for, and people suggested, was to see if I could get the G-Series Vultra here. Unfortunately, its highest horsepower is 135. It goes... do you know what, actually? 140 horsepower baler. That might work. How much? So it's 4,794 to get this in this setup. So let's go back and have a look. And the tractor I was looking at was the T6. And the T6 is nearly... We're going to try the G. I think we'll try the G series. It's slightly underpowered for the baler. Ever so slightly. But I don't think that matters. I think we'll be alright. It's fairly shiny. We'll take it in the Vultra green. But with the grayer wheels, I think. Oh, not those ones, though. Not those. I want something a little bit... Oh, we'll put the Onyx on them. Let's go with the Onyx. Wheel brand is Nokian or Trelleborg. We could go with the Michelins, maybe. Oh, what do we got? So what do we got? We're looking at... Wow. Did we reduce a price somewhere? No, we added... Wow, we added 1,000 for the rim colour. Is it all like that? No, the jet black. Okay, we'll go with jet black because that doesn't add any cost to us. Design is active verso. No, no GPS. Front loader attacher. No. Engine setup. We want the 135, which is the 4,794. This should do it. This should get us there, I think. So, we're going to lease this. Just under 5,000. Don't have enough money. No! We've not completed the contract and we don't have enough money. So the plan is not going to work. Oh, that is... I'm back to doing what I was doing before. No way I can get cash in. So, yeah. How many people were screaming at the screen when I went, oh, I'm going to do this? That is such a pity. Right, I better get up there, row and cut and row and see. Yeah, really, we're going to test now. Does cutting and rowing this, or cutting this, just complete this contract? Because I don't think we can complete this contract today as a result now and get the bales off it. That is very, very annoying. Now, we'll be able to find out very, very quickly here if this contract will be completed by this. So let's unfold the rower, unfold the mower, and unfold the mower. Turn it on. Oh, we've not got it connected up on the... Yeah, PTO isn't connected up. Right, let's jump on here. There we go, that's connected back up. Right, turn it on. Turn it on. And turn it on. And drop. So I've not gone reverse drive on the tractor this time. That's not cutting anything, is it? So no. The answer to this is no. That contract has not completed and the contract is bugged. Wow. So that answers that question. We are going to leave all of this equipment up here. Basically, this contract has gone completely to pot. get that off. We'll leave the farmer with his most of his equipment up here. We're going to get the rest of these bales then back down to the BGA, and we're going to have to do what we did before. So farmer has decided to rescind on his contract. I honestly thought because the grass has grown, maybe you would have to wait for the grass to grow back enough to cut it again. That is my only thought. I don't think the contract, no, the contract has not changed. So 20,687 minus 1,300, I think it was. And we will, yeah, we will go up to the BGA. We will then have to cheat it back in. Because, again, something's gone wrong with the grass contract. Arriving at the BGA with the last 5 bales. So we have 16 up here already, plus the ones we got off the other contract. So, yeah. So what we got? We had 16. We had 13 off the other contract. We've got another 5 here. So that's what, 35 bales? 34 bales, I think, actually. Yeah, 34 bales that we've got here. That is a whole lot of money coming in from here. When we can afford the BGA, and this is the thing. The BGA is... we checked this last video. But the BGA is part of this 53,140. It's going to cost us for that. So that's what our next save up is for. But if we get a harvesting contract now, we should be good. So let's complete this one. So it's 20,687 minus 814. So the way I'm going to do this is pretty transparent. We're here, yeah. So we are going to complete this. 20,000. So cancel that. Yes, I am. And collect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in money. There we go. So I've added in 20,687, which was the value of the contract. And now I'm going to take off the 814 for the hire of the equipment to do it. There we go. So there's the 814 out. That leaves us with 20,757. We need to pop up to the shop here, grab our 6810 and head back to our farm. What it does mean is we should be able to pick up our harvesting contract. Is that big harvesting contract still available? 8,000, there it is. Field 67, oats. Is there anything there? With the harvesting contracts are coming in now rather nicely. Oat in 63, oats in 11. Wow, there are a lot of harvesting contracts coming in now. So we're going to take the oldest one, which is 67. We will accept that, borrowing the item. So it's 1,300, but that is not what is going to be worth the most on here. And that is all ready for us next time to pick that up when things get a little bit clearer. I'm going to get this, though, back to our farm. And we should be able to get our horses ridden today as well, which will be good. But yeah, having that contract in reserve is going to be good for us. I might get that equipment up there ready for us. But to be perfectly honest, I think it's going to be a little bit before we can get cracking on that, because the ground is so wet. Once again, back to our farm. And yeah, it's a lovely autumn evening. Perfect for going for a horse ride. And getting those guys all sorted. So we'll park up our 6810 here. Drop that off. We'll close up the shed. And yeah, I'm going to take the horses for a ride. But that is where I'm going to leave it with you guys today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.